Good evening, everybody. Match 9 of the 1987 Cricket World Cup was played today in Madras. It was the group match between New Zealand and Pakistan. First game of the tournament for Madras in this tournament, and it was played on a pitch that was very dry. It was really hot in Madras. It was 36, 37 degrees. The pitch was quite dry and dusty, and New Zealand won the toss and leapt to the bat first. Most teams have leapt to the bat, thinking that the pitch would give them a chance to get 250, 260. Imran Khan did say, though, said the pitch probably wouldn't change as much, to be honest with you, and he said if we got early wickets and started off well, then there was a chance that they could chase it down. Remember, historically, Pakistan have not been good at chasing runs in World Cup cricket, and this was the final outcome of the match, as you can see there. A wonderful performance from Pakistan. New Zealand, well, the first ball of the innings, as you could see, Martin Snedden opened the batting again, and he was out first ball for a duck as Imran Khan took his second wicket. It was quite expensive afterwards, but as you can see, there isn't really that much there. Only three batsmen really getting into the game itself. I mean, continuing his poor form, Andrew Jones was out for 6. You really got to consider his place is under threat. 1 for Dipak Patel, 6 for John Bracewell's having a poor tournament, 10 for the wicket-keeper, Ian Smith, 7 not out for Stephen Brook, and 2 not out for Willie Watson. The only 3 players that got going, 75 for Ken Rutherford off 99 deliveries, his first appearance of the tournament. 42 for Martin Crowe, continuing his good form. He hit that off just 50 deliveries, and 67 off 95 balls for the captain, Jeff Crowe, who's continued his stuttering form. But New Zealand never lost wickets, just lost wickets at crucial times. Remember that middle order, those 3 wickets for 6 runs, for 7 runs in the middle of the order, which slowed them down. Bowling performances was excellent. Salim Malik proving to be a bit of an all-rounder today. He was probably contender for man of the match as well. 2 for 45, 1 for 38 for Wasim Akram. A first ever appearance for Salim Jaffer. He got 2 for 40, the best bowling figures. 1 for 54, expensive for Imran Khan, but that crucial wicket at the start of the innings really started the game off. 0 for 34 for Abdul Qadir, and 1 for 11 off just 4 overs for Tusef Ahmed. Very, very good performance. Pakistan historically not very 236 for 8 for their 50 overs. We thought that was just below par. It turned out to be very below par. Pakistan were absolutely unbelievable. They've only successfully chased once in World Cup history. This is the second time that they've chased successfully. They usually bat first in almost every match they've played in World Cup cricket. 29 for a wonderful opening wicket stand of 61. As Mansour Akhtar hit 29 off of 44 deliveries. But then the key partnership of 167 runs between Salim Malik and Rameez Raja. Salim Malik's 88 came off just 99 balls. Absolutely terrific. But the main man, his first ever one-day 100, and the second 100 by a Pakistani batsman in this World Cup. Remember, Javed Menrad got 100 and Miandad got 103 against the Irish, and it was 111 not out for man of the match. Off just 111 not out off 129 balls for man of the match, Rameez Raja, in what was a terrific batting display from him. And there was 1 not out from the centurion of the last match, off 6 deliveries from Javed Menrad out towards the end. 51 for 0 for Snedden. He's had a dreadful match. Ewan Chatfield, 36 for 0. 40 for 0 for star bowler Willie Watson, who's had a poor start to the tournament. Stephen Brook bowled quite neatly, 1 for 30. As I said, John Bracewell, 63 for 0 from his 10 overs. Absolutely appalling performance from him. And 0 for 12 for Patel. He only bowled he actually only bowled 2 overs. So appalling effort really. In the end, comfortable victory for Pakistan. New Zealand won the toss and let their bat on a dry, dusty pitch. Never really got going, New Zealand, despite some good efforts from Jeff and Martin Crowe and Ken Rutherford, his first appearance. They made 236 for 8 from their 50 overs, probably just well below par. Pakistan chased runs down comfortably, 237 for 2. They won in just 45.4 overs, won by 8 wickets in just 45.4 overs. And obviously the man of the match for his 111 not out off 129 balls was Rameez Raja, the second centurion for Pakistan. Pakistan, comfortably their highest successful chase in World Cup history. Fielding and bowling was absolutely sensational from Pakistan. This is what it does for Group 1. They don't play Zimbabwe. The next match is against Zimbabwe in about a week's time. But they're top of the table. Victory against Zimbabwe would guarantee them a quarter-final place. Tomorrow's match, Kenya versus England. Kenya hoping to cause one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. Looking for a better batting performance than they managed against Sri Lanka. England, and after getting out of jail 3 days ago against Australia, will be hoping to grab their second win of the tournament and join India at the top with 4 points. Should end up winning that match tomorrow, but you never know, really, in this tournament. Anything can happen in cricket. But let's have a look at the star players in this World Cup. Rameez Raja has scored, by the way, 188 runs, I believe, in this tournament for only 1 dismissal. He got 76 against the Irish. He ain't a star batsman though, but let's have a look at the star players for both of them. He's having a good tournament, Jeff Crowe. He's having a good tournament, Jeff Crowe. 109 runs in 2 innings at an average of 54, so he's had an okay start to the tournament. 2 wickets in 2 matches, an average of 38 for Willie Watson. Didn't take a wicket today. Salim Malik's average has now gone up to 106. It's thanks to that 88. 2 wickets as well. First time he bowled in the tournament, averaging 22. As for Imran Khan, he took another wicket today. 4 wickets in 2 matches in at an average of 21 and an average of 2. But let's have a look at Dave Houghton. Dave Houghton is still the leading run scorer with 192 runs, but it is that 111 today means that he's only 5 runs behind. Means that Rameez Raja is only 5 runs behind Dave Houghton for the leading run scorer. He's scored 187 runs in the tournament now, Rameez Raja. And why did I put my hand in my way? So there's a cock up, but nonetheless thing. So a brilliant performance from Pakistan. I think that's the best performance of a tournament by a test by any team in this World Cup. I think Pakistan now are the favourites to win the World Cup after India's, struggles against Sri Lanka yesterday when Sri Lanka just gave up chasing 254. I think Pakistan definitely have the better bowling side. They've proven that they've got the fielding side as well. They've always been renowned for being a bit dodgy in the field, but their fielding was absolutely sensational today and their batting was so professional. So a wonderful performance from Pakistan. Many congratulations to Imran Khan. Tomorrow's match, Kenya versus England. England expected to win that relatively convincingly. Kenya looking to gain some respectability after a disappointing batting performance against Sri Lanka. So until then, this has been Lawrence Howard reporting on the 1987 Cricket World Cup here in India, being played on Prime Live Cricket on PlayStation. Until tomorrow's match, it's bye-bye from me.